If you study a map of the British Isles, you may notice a major landscape feature that cuts diagonally through the Scottish Highlands from Fort William to Inverness. It's known as the Great Glen, and today along the Great Glen there are a series of long, narrow lochs, including the one that you see behind me, which is the largest of them all, Loch Ness. Now the Great Glen is there because it's the location of a major fault system called the Great Glen Fault. It was first recognised to be a strike-slip fault, or a tear fault, in the 1930s by a geologist called William Kennedy. He recognised that the sense of movement was sideways, unlike in normal or reverse faults where one block overrides another. We're not sure exactly how great the displacement is, but it could be as long as the outcrop on the Scottish mainland. And this fault developed during a mountain building episode called the Caledonian Orogeny. So at one time there was an ocean basin called the Iapetus Ocean separating two continental land masses, on the North American side Laurentia, on the European side Baltica. And during the Ordovician and early Silurian, that ocean basin closed up by subduction, and eventually those land masses collided. There was a mountain building episode. The rocks around here, which were marine sediments, were subjected to elevated temperatures and pressures and metamorphosed to become the metamorphic rocks that we see here today. And towards the end of that collisional episode, there was some lateral movement, and the Great Glen Fault developed. There was sideways movement, somewhat like we see along the San Andreas Fault in California today. Later on, during the Pleistocene, because of this fault line, which was a zone of weakness, the glaciers excavated this valley, over-deepening it, producing these really steep-sided, flat-bottomed glacial troughs. And at the end of the glacial episode, when the ice sheets melted, those troughs became filled with water to produce the lochs that we see today. So we have a story here of the deposition of marine sediments, their metamorphism during a collisional episode, mountain building, this lateral fault system developing, and then eventually being exploited by the glaciers and flooded to produce these beautiful lochs. So a really interesting geological story.